Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is AJ and you are watching AJ on Earth. Today I thought I would bring you a video that brings me lots of joy. We're going to be exploring a small neighborhood in the Los Angeles area called Little Tokyo. Little Tokyo, if you haven't guessed, is very Japanese themed. And I just love the atmosphere here. I find that it seems very calm and relaxing whenever I visit. As you can see, right now these mountains look so green driving into the LA area from the San Fernando Valley. We have been experiencing more rain than, I don't know, ever in my opinion. And it's given us such greenery. I really love it, but I'm aware that once LA has its summertime, that's all probably going to be brown, which makes me sad, but I'm enjoying it while it lasts. When you drive into the area, one of the first things you're going to notice is all of the new apartment buildings. As you can see on the left, there are quite a few apartments that have been built and more to come. So I'm a little excited about the options I might have if I ever want to move here. Little Tokyo is located pretty close to Los Angeles City Hall, so you are going to get a lot of corporate buildings, political buildings, and things of that nature in the area. Once you enter the area, I feel it's pretty obvious that you're in a different neighborhood. You're seeing things in Japanese and really cool architecture. You get cute shops where you can enjoy a lunch date or a dinner date, and you can see more apartments and cool little plazas. Our first destination, if it wasn't already obvious, is a Honda Plaza. This plaza, I feel, is the smallest out of the three plazas we are going to see today. Honda Plaza is located next to Angel City Brewery. The cross streets to find this location would be South Central Street and East 2nd Street, as well as East 2nd Street and South Alameda Street. As you can see from my pans here, this really seems like a plain old plaza. In my opinion, it's not very themed. It doesn't really strike me as, oh, this is Little Tokyo. It's got cute shops, it's definitely got popular destinations, but I don't know. This just seems like a regular old plaza to me. Sometimes you can see really cool cars here, as well as cute boys who are on their phone waiting for you to finish filming. One such popular location is Sushigen. I've never been, but I've heard good things. One of my favorite places to go is actually Tea Master Matcha Cafe. This place is really cool because they have matcha themed items. And of course we can't forget Tous les Jours Bakery and Cafe. Across from Honda Plaza, you've got this cute little center where you get things like Starbucks and Quiznos, as well as Shinsengumi Ramen, which I definitely recommend trying out. And if you want a little more, like maybe some more boba, you have Twinkle Brown Tea right over there, and options for American food, or hey, maybe FedEx, right underneath Hikari Apartments. Then right across Hikari Apartments is Boba Time, Subway, and more Japanese stores, which is really, really cool. You've got really pretty architecture here, really pretty designs. I love walking down these streets. They're relatively clean, quiet. It's so nice. Here on the right is Spitz. I've never been, but I always see this place with a lot of people. But personally, I go right here next door to Bay in LA or Bay in Little Tokyo. You'll know them for their epic black ice cream. Super delicious. As we keep walking down this street towards the entrance to the second plaza, you'll see more pretty architecture and buildings. Sushi Komasa is a popular location. Again, I haven't been, but I hear good things. I normally see more people coming in and out of this store, Pop Killer. You'll find very interesting, unique oddities here. Definitely check it out. And here we are, the entrance to the second plaza, Japanese Village Plaza. As you can see just from this shot here, Japanese Village Plaza is pretty tucked away. At one entrance, you have Little Tokyo Cosmetics, where I feel you can get some pretty high quality skincare and makeup stuff. Then you have Kura Revolving Sushi, which is super popular with a line usually out the door. Japangelis has really awesome clothing items that I need to buy more of. And as you keep turning into the plaza, you'll see there are a ton more shops to check out. Even on a busy day, I find this location to be really peaceful, really nice, and really clean, great for dates or even family outings. There's plenty of sweet shops if you have a sweet tooth, which I definitely do, but it's not all sugar and cute stuff. You have places like the Shabu Shabu House, which I'm sure I don't need to say anything more about, which is next to one of my favorite stores to go into in this area. Right here, Blooming Art, which was unfortunately closed today, but they sell really interesting Japanese crafted goods. As you keep walking down, you have Make Asobi, which is a makeup and skincare sort of place, so you can get everything from face masks to shampoo and conditioner, as well as mascara and eyeliner. Right across from its store entrance is the Yamazaki Bread and Cafe. Really cute place. Nijiya Market, I consider the smallest of all the grocery stores in this area. It's kind of just got your basic needs for Japanese cooking and things like that. It sits in front of this little area that I'm walking onto right now. It's a stage area, and I kind of wanted to stay towards the edge, not to disturb anyone. Mochi ice cream. I'm really craving some now. And this place, Mitsuru Cafe, one of my absolute favorite places to go, as they serve one of my very favorite Japanese treats, Mitsurashi Dango. It is so delicious, and I don't know what my life was like before I had it. You have, of course, the Sanrio store. I don't think I need to say much more about that, which sits across from an even more popular store, the Tokyo Japanese Outlet. These have been popping up everywhere, it seems like, and they sell everything from collectible plushies to collectible chopsticks to collectible teacups. I guess you could say they have a lot of collectibles. The rest of this plaza has much of the same. You'll find makeup stores, more restaurants, stores with cute stuff and unique items to buy, as well as pretty storefronts and clean walkways. As you can see from this shot, you're getting a peek at the second entrance to this plaza, which I personally love. And here we are. We are at the second entrance to Japanese Village Plaza, which has, I believe, a guard tower. I really want to climb up. It's super epic. Right outside the guard tower entrance is what many people in this area consider Ramen Row. There are many different ramen shops. A few I really enjoy, but I would say one of the most popular is Mr. Ramen, as well as Daikokuya, and there's even a hidden bar between two buildings. I wonder if you can find it. One of my favorite places to go, naturally, is Fugetsudo, which is a Japanese candy shop. They also supply their candy to the stores around this area. The last plaza on our tour today is Weller's Court. As you can see, Weller's Court seems a little bit out of the way, doesn't it? It's next to some shops and some newly built apartments, and as you can see from the sheer amount of people crossing the street right here, it is where most people end up once they visit Little Tokyo. Weller's Court is located near AVA Apartments, Wakaba Apartments, and Sakura Crossing Apartments. All very nice, must be looked into apartment buildings if you want to move to this area. I always feel like whenever I walk into Weller's Court from the outside, as there is underground parking that you can walk into the plaza from, hopefully that made sense. Anytime I walk up to Weller's Court, it just seems kind of like meh, you know? Like here's a pretty fountain, but it's really white and plain and gray. But then as you keep going, you're like, wow. It's a 3-story plaza with a grocery store, bookstore, and more. There's all kinds of stuff to be seen here, and I really enjoy this plaza. I think I'm here the most out of all 3. One of my favorite destinations in this plaza is their bookstore, Kinokuniya Books. They don't just have Japanese books or books only in Japanese. There are plenty of English books or translated books, so there's a lot to check out in that bookstore. And I could not mention Weller's Court without mentioning my very favorite restaurant, Curry House. There is more than one location, but the Little Tokyo location is, in my opinion, the best. You don't just have Japanese food here. There is Korean food and Chinese food. But how could I mention Weller's Court without the best ramen shop in Little Tokyo, Orochan? Yes, I know that's subjective, but it is definitely one of my favorites. We are now almost at the end of this tour. We're actually heading to a mall. That was a failed attempt at a cool shot of LA, but hey, your girl's gotta try it. And here it is. It's a fountain. And we're done. Just kidding. This mall also has a grocery store. When you're outside walking around, it's got pretty cool buildings with street art, graffiti, wall art, however you want to call it. It's also pretty quiet, pretty clean. Blue Jay Bar and Lounge seems to be a pretty popular spot at night whenever I'm driving around this area. People usually come for a snack and then head to the bar. Of course, Daiso Japan is here, but we'll talk about them more later. Here's the entrance to the grocery store. You will see lots of cool stores and food shops in this little mall. There's a lot that it offers, and I always like visiting. Next to Daiso Japan, you have this really pretty florist, and normally I come when they're closed, so I never get to look at the flowers, but I was so happy that they were open. Uji Time was one of my favorite tea spots, but I think they're actually closed. And then you have this really pretty Japanese goods store, which has a lot of Japanese crafted items that I don't often find anywhere else. Naturally, I needed more shots of Daiso Japan because there's a lot of people who are very curious about it. I would definitely check this store out if you have one close to you. Walking into the heart of the mall, you can see that it is multi-level and it's got a lot to offer. You have everything from cheap clothing stores to a beauty salon where I believe you can get your nails done as well as your hair, cute shops, health stores, jewelry, and even their own dentist. I didn't even know that until I came this last time. Going up the escalator, you have an all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue place, Mana, I think it's pronounced. I have yet to go, but next time I'm going to be there. Here we have Izakaya Honda, and I think I said that right. They have really tasty food, pretty good hot sake. Definitely check them out. I really like that lamp out front. And next to Honda, you have SKD Tofu House, which I think is always popular. So check it out if you're ever in the area. Just a little further down, you have the Tsurumaru Udon shop. I really love their udon. I think they have some of the best in the area. You guys definitely need to check them out. And next to them is X-Lanes. Unfortunately, they said I couldn't film inside, so this is all I've got to show you. But they've got everything from bowling to darts to pool to a little arcade and a bar. It's pretty cool. I could not mention this area without one of my favorite restaurants, Shojin. Shojin is an upscale vegan restaurant, and it is worth every penny. I went for Valentine's Day. Thank you, honey. Oh, it was so wonderful, guys. Oh my goodness. And that's it. We are at the conclusion to our tour. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun filming it. Unfortunately, I had a bit of a time crunch, which made me so sad. If I could quit my other job so I could do this full time and show you all these amazing things, I totally would. Anyway, here's some random shots I got of downtown as I was driving in. If there's anything else you guys want to see, any requests, any questions, drop them down in the comments. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell. And I will see you in the very next video. Thank you guys so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye.